While Blueface is locked up for his actions, he's been throwing shade at Chrisean for moving on with someone else. He's now making some wild accusations, claiming Chrisean hooked up with Keisha and Diddy. Here's what's really going on. Recently, Chrisean Rock split from her rebound boyfriend, Titan Newton. That relationship barely made it to 3 months before falling apart. Now, she's dating someone new. During a recent live stream, she shared how she sees relationships, saying that when things get too complicated, she ends up cheating. But Titan wasn't exactly innocent either. He had been involved with someone else before getting with Chrisean, meaning she was technically his rebound too. When his ex started calling again, he began lying, and Chrisean made it clear she wasn't putting up with that. So, she walked away and moved on to her new guy, Glock Savage.
I was with this Glock. Long story short, I'm back outside. I didn't want to be though. I really liked Titan. I loved what we had going on. But it came with something. It came with all these, like, drama. Like, for example, I get 3 text messages, right? Boom, boom, boom. I confront him about the messages like, hey, what's up with this? What you on? He just start saying the real. Basically, he was with this female. She holding him down. She making sure he's straight. She there. She's his #1 supporter. And he just dropped it like a hot potato when he saw me start with me. Shit going serious with us. But you see my interview. That's why I don't really deal when I got, because I don't know what you telling that bitch. I don't know what you want. So when all the truth came to the light, I went back outside. I treat my relationships like math. Once it started getting confusing, I get to cheating. Like, on Mother's Day come, he make that post. But then he find out, that's when he deleted it. And then he find out that I'm with Glock. I didn't know Glock was gonna post that, for real. I mean, I met Glock in Miami. Glock went to Atlanta. I went to Baltimore to pick up my son. Me and Glock just start talking. He was like, I'm coming to you. I'm like, shit, pull up then. He pull up to Baltimore. All right, I'm chilling with Glock. We cool. I like him. He a cool nigga. And he got that dog in him, so like, well, maybe this more my speed. I'm happy I did the celibacy because it just protected me in so many fucking ways, bro.
Chrisean has been facing a lot of backlash for quickly moving from one relationship to another. Glock is already her 3rd boyfriend since she and Blueface officially broke up. Many fans are calling her out, saying she should focus on herself and her son, Chrisean Jr., instead of constantly chasing love and attention from men. People online aren't holding back their opinions. One person said she needs to stop getting involved with these guys and start doing something meaningful for her and her son's future. Another pointed out that she often ends up dating men who are already with other women, except for Ronnie, who she was reportedly treating badly. They also claim she has a pattern of having kids with these men and even changing her last name to match theirs. For example, just a few weeks before announcing her split from Titan, she changed her Instagram name to Chrisean Newton. That says a lot about how fast things were moving. And you can bet Blueface's mom Carlissa won't stay quiet once she hears about all this. She's known for jumping into Chrisean's drama loud and clear. Just last year, she even accused Chrisean of being groomed for something wild involving Diddy.
Recruit Chrisean. That's what Diddy and what the girl Chrisean was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're gonna talk about it on this podcast. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty. Cause it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Cause remember they just had her pulling up to everything.
She about do you love her?
Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We don't. This podcast gonna be, cause y'all know the mama know everything, everybody business. So we gonna find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Because they kept calling her, remember, pull up to the birthday party. Come over here and dance on Chrisean. Remember that?
It's obvious to most people that Carlissa thrives on drama. So when she first made that wild claim,
Most people know that Carlissa loves stirring up drama. So when she first made that wild claim, hardly anyone believed her. Many brushed it off as just another way for her to grab attention. But now, things are changing. New rumors are making the rounds, and the timing has everyone suspicious. There's growing talk that Chrisean might have actually had something going on with Diddy. What everyone once dismissed is now being questioned, and Blueface has jumped back in, making the situation messier and adding fuel to a fire that never really went out.
Trying to recruit Chrisean. That's what Diddy and what the girl Chrisean was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're gonna talk about it on this podcast, and we're gonna get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty, because it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Cause remember they just had her pulling up to everything. Thought she
about, do you love her?
Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We gonna this podcast gonna be, cause y'all know the mama know everything and everybody business. So we gonna find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Cause they kept calling.
By now, almost everyone has heard about the string of lawsuits piling up against Diddy. One of the most talked about cases came from a man named Lil Rod, who accused Diddy of paying several women every month for private services. The lawsuit didn't just mention unknown names, it called out women like Young Miami, Jade, and even Daphne Joy, the mother of 50 Cent's son, Sire. The claims sent shockwaves online, with people dissecting every name that appeared in the filings. When you really look at the women being tied to these lawsuits, it's not surprising that some thought Chrisean Rock might have been connected too, or at least considered for it. She checks many of the same boxes: young, attractive, and open to trying new things. The only thing that might have kept her away from that circle was her blunt honesty. Her outspoken nature could have caused serious problems from day one, making it risky to involve her in something so secretive. According to the filings, Young Miami allegedly wasn't just part of the arrangement. She also helped bring other women into Diddy's circle. This is where things get even messier. Around the same time Chrisean was facing public drama with Blueface about her pregnancy, Young Miami suddenly popped up, showing unexpected support. It almost seemed like she had been waiting for the right time to step in. Back then, Blueface was openly criticizing Chrisean's pregnancy online. He compared her to his first baby mama Jade and Alexis, saying that when a woman announces she's expecting, it should be a calm and respectful moment. If a man questions paternity, he claimed, it's because the woman hasn't valued herself enough. His post was harsh and sparked outrage across social media. Chrisean clapped back fast, saying she wasn't looking for approval from anyone. She refused to feel ashamed and called out the double standards, reminding everyone how deep his feelings for her once ran. Her response hit home for many women online, earning her overwhelming support. That's when Young Miami publicly joined in, posting, "You're beautiful and full of life." Rumors soon followed, with whispers that Miami had invited Chrisean to one of Diddy's parties, and that she actually showed up.
We in a big bed. It's called, I don't know. I just sat in the bed. And
Don't I was super sick, cash flowing, money flowing, yeah, that's
Then came the incident involving Diddy and Lamb Plummer, the producer of a well-known reality TV show. Reports claimed Diddy confronted him for allegedly underpaying Chrisean for her appearances on the show. Word got around quickly that things got heated, and Diddy stepped in to handle it personally. Some people saw his actions as him standing up for Chrisean, while others thought he had gone too far and crossed a line. Either way, the story spread fast, adding even more fuel to the rumors that there was something going on between Diddy and Chrisean. It left people wondering what kind of relationship they really had, and what was happening behind the scenes with everyone involved.
Me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't bring his security. He went in like a little bitch with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Early on in the party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad that you Sean. And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck. It was like, but do you fuck with her? Like, don't play with her. All she needs is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that till my checks start coming back short from the subscriptions of Crazy in Love, till he started putting people, like personally putting people that doesn't with me, that I had like street beef with on the show. Where's the security at when all them people thought at, like, it was just like, come on, yo, you playing, you the. And I'm so happy I ain't, like, you got jacked up for that shit.
Not long after that, Blueface tweeted a list of celebrities he claimed were supporting his fiancée, Jaden Alexis, and her music. Chrisean fired back by posting her own list, naming artists she said made Blueface jealous because they had shown her attention. She wrote, "Let me name a list of artists and important people you got mad at for showing me love," and then dropped names like Drake, Kevin Gates, Lil Baby, Rick Ross, The Game, 5EO Foreign, and yes, even Diddy. She also explained why each name was on that list. Drake followed her, which upset Blueface. Lil Baby called her Little Sis, sparking tension. Rick Ross once posted a picture of them together on his story, and according to Chrisean, he had also been involved with one of Blueface's exes. As for Diddy, she claimed he gave her flowers at one of his parties, which led to Blueface throwing her stuff out of his place. And the list didn't stop there. Now that Diddy's trial is gaining more attention, an old clip of Blueface's mom, Carlissa, talking about Chrisean being groomed for a Diddy freak-off is making rounds online again. To make things even messier, Chrisean recently went live saying she was once taken to a private spot behind Diddy's house where she met him along with a small group of people. Naturally, this has only added more fuel to an already chaotic situation, leaving fans wondering how deep the connection between Chrisean and Diddy really goes.
I'll never forget that. That little party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the, because he had a house behind his house. Like, he had a house, a backyard.
Some people now think Carlissa, Blueface's mom, might have gotten into his head and convinced him that Chrisean had some kind of connection with Diddy. Word online is that Blueface is now threatening to spill everything. He's allegedly saying that Diddy wanted Chrisean to join his so-called freak-off crew, which explains why he was being extra generous and doing favors for her. But once Diddy realized Chrisean was too outspoken and unpredictable, he supposedly backed off and never invited her again. It's a lot of drama, and the internet hasn't stopped talking about it. People are flooding comment sections with their thoughts on the rumored link between Chrisean and Diddy. One person wrote, "We all know what happens when people get close to Diddy and then circle back. Good luck with that." Another recalled a moment that gave them chills, when Diddy told Young Miami that all she needs is love, while Chrisean was standing right there. At first, it sounded like just a kind, harmless phrase, but remembering that Diddy often calls himself Love, or Brother Love, made it seem like there was a hidden meaning behind his words.
I had Lenny by his neck. It was like, but do you fuck with her? Like, don't play with her. All she needs is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that.
Things keep getting messier, and there's no sign of this drama slowing down anytime soon. Blueface has already hinted at what's coming next. In a recent Instagram post, he said he'll be out of jail by July 2025, writing, "I'll be out in July, don't blink." Fans are bracing themselves for the storm that's likely to hit once he's free and ready to share his version of events. But until that day comes, we want to know what you think. Do you believe Chrisean really had any involvement in the Diddy situation? Or is it all just rumors spiraling out of control? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next big update.